Hello everyone, welcome back to Twisted Serenity. Thanks for clicking on my channel. So today you guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how I took some Dollar Tree products and created some beautiful neutral farmhouse decor. So I hope you guys enjoy. Remember, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that bell notification to be notified when I post my next video. So with that being said, sit back and relax or craft with me. Let's get started. Okay, so for our first one, you guys, I'm taking some garden stakes that I got at Dollar General after the season, so I got them for 25 cents. Now you guys could grab some scrap wood or Dollar Tree sells wood, whatever you guys have. Now I'm going to measure them down, and I'm just going to take one. I only need one for this. And I'm going to measure 17 inches for two pieces, and then I'm going to cut those up. And it only took me one garden stake to do for these two pieces. And if you guys watch my channel before, I always say it, I am horrible at measuring and then cutting down wood. So that's why I said about like an estimate. Now, once I have those lined up, I'm going to measure in between how wide I want this. And I'm obviously, as you guys kind of tell right now, I'm making like a little tea towel ladder. So I take the other garden stake and I'm going to cut down three pieces to about 7 inches each. And then I'm going to measure down how far do I want to space them. So I spaced them like roughly every 2.5 to 3 inches. Now, when I'm going to glue the three pieces down, there's going to be a huge space in the bottom, but we'll get to that part in just a minute. So once I had those pieces down, I took my Java color, and it's a wax paint, and I painted our entire ladder. You guys see the gap at the bottom? I was going to take a Dollar Tree crate and glue it to the bottom because I created tea towels before, but I decided to go a little bit different. Now, I already painted the pieces and I assembled them and I lost the footage. So I'll try explaining to you guys. Right there we have two jumbo craft sticks held together with mini craft sticks. That first piece of wood was just a piece of wood plank. Those are three pieces like of a dowel. And these are tumbling tower blocks. The two sets of two glued together and two sets of three glued together. So what I'm doing is just building like a little crate with all these little pieces of wood. So I use the tumbling tower blocks, the two sets of three, as the end of the crate. And then I'm going to just glue those dowel sticks onto it so that it's going to be the front of our crate. Then I'm going to take the two craft sticks, the ones that are held with other pieces of craft sticks. And that's going to be the bottom of our crate. And if you guys want to use real wood for it, go right ahead. And then I'm taking the wood plank that has two jumbo craft sticks glued to it as well. And that's going to be the back of our crate. And then I had two sets of tumbling tower blocks, which I was going to use just to push the crate out more, but I didn't end up using them. But obviously with wood glue and hot glue for reinforcement, I glued it onto our ladder. Now, once I have it all assembled, I'm going to take some white chalk paint and I'm going to give it a heavy dry brush. I just want a little bit of that brown to pop through, but I do want it to be covered or distressed with the white chalk paint. Remember, you guys, it's just inspiration. A lot of people don't like the distressed and farmhouse look. I give you guys inspiration. Do whatever colors you guys want, whatever fits your home decor. When I did the Java and the white, I wanted it to look more distressed. So I took some black regular acrylic paint in my chippy brush and went over it. I did go over it with some white again because I went a little too heavy with the black. So you guys will see at the end of it, it does look a little bit different. And disclosure, you guys, if you guys keep hearing meowing and laughing, our mama cat just had babies and my son is just so in love. So you'll hear my toddler and the baby cat just playing all day long. So you'll hear them. So if you hear laughing and meowing, that's the craziness of the house. That's always going on. So once I have it all painted, you guys, it's all dried up. Just to have those colors just pop and I feel it contrasts more. I took my sanding block and I just lightly sanded over everything. And that was it for the ladder, you guys. And since I made a crate, I'm going to show you guys what I made to go inside the crate. So I have this little cutting board ornament that I got after Christmas. Dollar Tree does carry cutting board shapes, you guys, so you guys can even use those, and they're not that big either. Or I had made one out of foam board before. You guys could check out that video and see how I created a mini cutting board out of foam board as well. So I just rip off all those little extra embellishment in the paper, and then I flip it around, and I am going to take some, is that masking tape? I'm not even sure what I'm trying to say, you guys, anymore. But I'm just trying to tape up the bottom because I'm going to go in with some plaster chalk paint. And I'm going to paint that. And I just wanted to have a nice, clean line finish. So once I have it painted and dried, I'm going to go in with some heart. I'm sorry, you guys. Some heart stickers that I made off my Cricut. And then I'm going to go take my black paint and I'm going to paint over them. So basically I'm doing reverse stenciling. I did not leave the black paint. A little tip, even though it bled through for me, usually it doesn't. I don't let it dry up completely. I still have the paint a little bit wet. And that's when I remove either the stencil or the vinyl. And whatever did leak through, I just took my thin paintbrush and the plaster color and I filled it right in. I removed that piece of tape and then I made a little decal. I'm sorry, I didn't make this one. I printed this one out off of Cricut Design Space and I transferred it right onto our cutting board and added a little bow on the top of it, and that was it for this one, you guys. So I have 3 of these pieces of these like chalkboard wooden pieces. I'm going to remove the piece of twine off of all of them, and then I'm going to glue them all together. So basically I'm stacking them on top of each other. So I had another cute little idea that I wanted to put on our ladder inside of our crate. So then I'm going to just paint the front and the back of it with some white chalk paint. And then I printed out this image from my printer and I just cut it down. And then I am going to take it and basically I'm just going to cover our full like little book. I'm using some Elmer's Purple Disappearing glue stick just to cover it. So once I have it glued on front and back, I take my nail filer and I'm just going to sand around the edges and basically the top and the bottom, because I am going to leave like the spine of the book covered with the paper as well. Now I have these rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to cut out the recipes transfer, and I'm going to just transfer it right on to our full little recipe book. I need a little bit of embellishment, so I have like this little spatula ornament from Christmas, and I spray painted it with some metallic spray paint, and I'm going to paint the handle with just some regular black paint. I add like a little heart, little faux sprinkle to the middle of it just to fit in our themes of hearts, as you guys see that we're doing. And I take it and then I glue it onto the front of our little recipe book, and that just gives it like a little something extra. And that was it for this one, you guys. How cute is this? Now I wanted some like little utensils to go in our little crate as well, since it's all like little kitchen theme type of stuff. So I have like this really little mini wooden spoon and a mini wooden rolling pin. I taped off the ends of it so I won't get no paint on anything. And I painted the middle of our rolling pin with black and then the handle of our spoon with black. Then once I have it painted black, I'm going to go back to the rolling pin. And I just added some more of that masking tape because I just want to make one stripe of white. So, and I just wanted it to look like a clean line, because if I would have freehand on that rolling pin, the line would have been really crooked. And just remove the tape. As you see, we have like a nice little fresh stripe of white paint, and I wanted the spoon to match, so I did the same thing to our spoon as well. Now for another little utensil, I have this little spatula from the toy section at Dollar Tree. I spray painted it with some of that metallic spray paint, and then I painted the handle of that one black, and that was it for our little utensils. Okay, you guys, so I have this sign from Dollar Tree, and it's one of those Valentine signs, like the blank signs that they have. And I had a little idea that I wanted to do. So I just ripped off that twine and I'm going to leave it white. I'm not going to paint it. I'm going to leave it with the white because I love like the very neutral colors. I take some craft sticks and I am going just to cut the craft sticks because I wanted to give this sign like I said, everything a little bit extra. I cut them and I painted them with just some regular black acrylic paint. As you guys could see, I cut one end angled because I want that to go nice and angled on the top of our sign since it is like shaped like a roof on a house. Now, once they were dried, I glued them to the top of our sign. Remember, you guys, if you enjoy this video so far, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel, you guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Okay, you guys, I made this on my Cricut and I'm just weeding it out and I'm going to transfer it right onto our sign. What I love about this sign, it looks like something you could buy at the store at the end of it, but we basically made it for under a couple dollars. So I transferred it on. It just says home sweet home. And once I have it transferred on, I was going to leave it like this, but I wanted something extra. So I have some wood hearts from Valentine's Day and I paint them all in black. And then I'm going to glue them to the bottom of our sign. And I wish I had smaller hearts, because if I did have smaller hearts, I would have did 4. One to resemble each of my children. I have 4 kids, you guys. That's just an idea. I'm always going off track here, you guys. So I'm using some of that stripe like stitching ribbon, and I got this at Walmart, and they have them all different colors, you guys. I have almost every color so far. I had a little piece of that to the bottom of our sign just so everything could be tied in. And then around the top of the heart and the top of our sign, I just gave it some stitching just with a permanent marker. And that was it, you guys. Okay, spring is coming up, so I just wanted to make a planter, and I wanted to make it into like a farmhouse planter, and I love the way this came out, you guys. So I ripped off that twine on the top of it, and I grabbed some chalk paint, and I painted all in white. And I am going to change up a little bit of the color, but I did go over the whole thing with chalk paint because I did not have no black chalk paint. So since it is galvanized for that black paint to hold, I did cover it all in chalk paint first. Then I'm going to go over the outer with the black paint and leave everything else white. As you guys can see, like today's video is everything white and black with a little bit of wood inside of it. Now, once I have it all painted, I grab some wooden beads and I paint them in black as well. Now, I've seen a lot of different versions of these planters, and I just wanted to show you guys how I created this one because I love, love, love the way this came out, you guys. Now, I wanted this to be either you could put this on a shelf or you could hang this up. So I did add those, I glued those wooden beads onto the bottom of our planter so it could be like a shelf piece as well, like I said. And once I have those glued on, I printed out the word home on my Cricut. You guys can use stickers, you guys could freehand, you guys could, I've done every single technique. I've even printed it out on my printer and traced it over, you guys. So there's an option for everything. I transfer this on to the front of our planter, and once I have it transferred on, I'm gonna take some, what do you call it, fluorofoam. And I'm not a fan of fluorofoam, you guys. I hate working with fluorofoam. It breaks apart everywhere. As you guys can see, I cut it up, but once I stuck it in there, I had to break it apart more, and it just started crumbling on me. I hate fluorofoam. But I just stuck some of it in there because we are going to take some faux greenery. And you guys could take floral. Spring is coming, you guys. So you guys could stick anything you guys want inside there. I think it was like 2 or 3 different types of greenery that I had, and I just arranged it inside of there, and and do it as you please. Excuse me, guys. Do it as you guys, whatever makes your eyes happy, your heart happy. That's what I say. And I wanted it to have like a little piece hanging, so I had like that hanging greenery. I don't know what the name is, you guys. I have no idea, but I stuck them all in there. Now, if I want to change this to a hanging piece, I took some of that stitching ribbon that I had, and I just that right inside the holes on the top, and I double knotted it And that was it for this one, you guys. I love the way this came out. And my sister and my mom are currently fighting over it. As usual, let me know what you guys think. And that's it for today, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that bell notification to be notified when I post my next video. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I thank you guys always for the support. And like I always say, this world can throw you twists and turns, but always make good choices. To the next one, you guys.